Let me see if we're live. So if we're live, we should be here. And we're not. No idea how this works. Seriously, how does it work? Oh, it's not this. To recover your phone now. Ah, right. This is one. And where's the link? To here. Yes. Okay. All right. So we are live. And so today, what I want to do is write a tool that will allow you to recover your funds from an old installation of ZWL Lite, for which you still have the seed phrase, but you don't have access to the DAT file, the DAT file. So you don't know the exact keys and addresses that are used. You could go and then try to recover them one by one using a key tool or derivation tool. That's extremely annoying, extremely and fairly technical. So instead, we are going to build a tool that will allow you to do that, hopefully easily. Okay, so this is based on the conversation that I had on this grant proposal, but it's not really about the grant proposal. Okay, so in this grant, I have made the claim, which is probably wrong, that you can write a tool in less than 1 hour. So we're gonna try if really we can write it in less than 1 hour. This is live, and if you want to assist, we'll post the URL into the forum. Okay, so where's the URL for this stuff? Oh yeah, how did I do this? Latest performance live. And this is a link, is it? GitHub link. Right. If you're curious, attempting to do this here. Probably gonna be a massive. Okay. Okay. All right. So what do we do? What's the plan for this? The plan for this is we assume what? We assume that we have the seed phrase, and you know approximately how many transparent keys you have and how many sapling addresses you have, shielded addresses you have. You don't have to be super precise, but you need to give a number that is higher than the actual number of keys that you have, that you had. Because it's a scanning tool. If you say you had 10 keys, it's going to scan 10. But if you turn out to be 15, then you're going to miss funds if they are in the last five addresses. So you want to overestimate the number of addresses that you have in your former wallet. But on the other hand, you don't want to give a number that is astronomically high, because for shielded addresses, this takes quite a while to scan. If you have a wallet that has 10 keys, 10 addresses, versus a wallet that have 20 addresses, the one that has 20 addresses will take 2 times more than the one that has 10. So it is roughly linear. And already for one key, if you are scanning over the what's the name, the spam or the sandblasting, it's really long. It takes hours already. So you really don't want to be given numbers of shielded addresses that are too high. So that's the premise. And other than that, what do we need? Well, we will probably need ZWL Light Wallet D to connect to. We can use one of the public ones, of course. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, well, I'm gonna need some funds in this stuff, right, to try against. So let's set up the environment where we're gonna be working on. For that, I need to go and get the an installation of what's his name? ZWL Lite CLI. ZWL Lite CLI. So there's a command line version. No, does it exist? No way. Has it exist? ZWL Lite. There's a command line version, and there's UI version. So the UI would use the command line, and you kind of want the command line because UI is really not necessary for this, and it will bring like Node.js and all the other stuff. So where is the command line project? No, this is the UI. I remember this one because it's easy to remember. But from here we can go and find the dependency on the CLI. Yeah, there you go. This is the CLI. Okay, so we go here. We take this one, and yeah, 2 years ago. Hasn't changed from 2 years ago. We can take this dude and then clone this one. Wow, it's pretty big. And then build it. I'm gonna build in debug because it's a bit faster and I don't need performance. So this is I mean, today this video is not a race. I said 1 hour, but it was probably too optimistic. If we can do it in less than 2 hours, it's gonna be already pretty good. Just the setup would take us a while. So we haven't really started the project. So technically, maybe we shouldn't count this time so far, since we haven't written any code. But it's still part of the project, I guess. All right, 4:50 soon. And I think it's also a pretty interesting video for if you want to learn how to develop with Zcash. Yeah, this is a fairly simple project, and it will give you some idea of what's the way to work with the tools from the ecosystem. I don't think it's very easy, to be honest. I mean, this stuff is pure Rust. It's not as easy as working with the Solidity on the Ethereum thing. Definitely not as rewarding, because this should be trivial. And yeah, I don't have a really good feeling about it. Okay, so we compile and now we want to run. So target debug ZWL, this guy. What is it doing? Trying to connect probably somewhere. Alright, so maybe there's a way to... Oh, there you go. What do we have? No sync. Yeah, by default, ZWL would sync the wallet startup, and we don't want that. We pass no sync. We pass no sync. That's it, right? No sync. No sync, but still not happening. Something else is missing. You can pass, recover, seed phrase. Okay, this server is dead, so I think we have to pass the server anyways. Okay, let's use zec.rocks. Connection refuse. Zec.rocks. Alright, so we have startup. So to try this stuff, I'm gonna of course get the seed phrase. Airport kite, blah blah blah. Let me try with a new seed phrase to be sure that we are good. Let me try with Jan Coleman site. Let's generate a seed phrase just for today. Okay. And now we do seed. What is this guy? Error. I hit birth height. Okay, birthday. Birthday is well, it's a new guy, so we have no funds in there. I'm going to use the I'm going to use the current height. This guy here. What's the problem? Oh, wallet exists. Well, I want to delete the wallet. How can I do that? Where's the delete? Sec, maybe. No. Where does he put the wallet? Data dir. Okay, pass data dir and put it here. Data dir. All right. So we have our wallet, and now how do we generate addresses? Get option, no. Encrypt, no. Hide, no. Import, no. Encryption status, no. Set option, no. Addresses. This is the addresses. Alright, so we have one UA. Vertical UA is orchard. One orchard, one sapling, and one transparent. Okay, what about making more? Quit balance. This order is very strange. New. Create a new address in the wallet. Okay, so we want new. And then we can do new Z, new or new T. So how many we want? For testing, I think 3 shielded and 5 transparent should be enough. So we already have 1 shielded. We need 2 more. 2 times. Yep, and then 4 times for this guy. 4 times. And then if we do addresses, we should have. Okay, we do have 3 sapling and 5 transparent. Okay, let me save these guys actually. Okay. Don't need to save, it's already gonna be here. Okay, so next thing is to create our recovery guide. Alright, so now the clock starts. Cargo. Cargo, new, ZWL, recover. Okay, recover, cargo build. Right, and then we want a dependency on warp. So how do we do that? Okay, first we have to add the folder to the workspace, and now we add a dependency. So that's a dependency on Zcash warp. Zcash warp is in my home, and it's this guy. Okay, so take this code, then do this guy, and then this guy. Zcash warp is this gate, and that's it. Alright, can't go beyond. Oops. Error inheriting anyhow. Okay, so we are inheriting stuff from the workspace, but we don't have a workspace because we're taking it as a dependency from another project. So that's a pretty bad setup of my part on this project. Probably need to fix that, but not today. Not today because we don't have time for this. So I'm gonna check it out instead. Git clone and it's warp. Well, there's warp already, so delete warp and then warp. Okay, now we go to warp. We do the submodule stuff, which clones Zcash warp. So the problem was that Zcash warp is inside warp as a sub-project. So it uses the definition from the warp project, which we don't have as a. If we just git to the Zcash warp directory. Okay, so I cannot do git. I can use path though. Path should work. Path dot go up, go on the side, go down. Right, go. Okay, looking good now. Looking good. And then what do? We start this to the. So we said our seed was some string. Okay, obviously we don't want it hard coded like that, right? But I mean, total below blah blah blah. Is this the one here? Yeah, it's the same one. So take this one, put it as here. Indexing, and then we also want to have birth height, and we said the birth height was this guy. Well, we still have no funds, so whatever we put is still gonna be okay. Well, where is it? This guy. Okay, then number of T addresses, that was 5, and the number of Z addresses is 3, I think. Yeah, 3. Okay, so these are the parameters. So obviously we want this from like parameters to the tool, but for the moment we can have it hard coded. Then we want to create these accounts in our system, in our tool. How's it going so far on this guy? Not too bad. So alright, so the easiest way to do this is actually to look at the code of the command line utility that we already have. So let me add the project warp here, and then we can go to here, and we have a CLI here, right? Whatever. First step is to create the database. Okay, so the plan is to create a database, create your accounts, create the addresses, do a synchronization, look at the balance, and make transactions. So, well, six steps. First step is should be the easiest, and that is, well, why so many errors here? I don't know. That should be to create the database. So there's a command for that. So let's do exactly the same as the command. Create database. Why is it so red? Oh, proc macro. It hasn't compiled yet. Create database. You have to call. You have need the connection, and then you have to call create schema. So this guy is your coin, and you want to know how to create this one. You go somewhere at the bottom, probably. Mean. You need config. What's the main? Okay, this guy. Make. This is our coin definition. It's a ZEC coin definition from network. 0 is the first coin. We only have one coin. And whether we are backtest or mainnet. So we're going to be mainnet. So let's forget about this. Okay. And then we said what it was to create a connection, I think. Connection ZEC dot connection. Something's fishy here. Ah, you have to deport this. Connection. Question mark. Okay. And this one has to return a result of nothing. Otherwise, this question mark doesn't work. And a result, core result. That's not the right result. We need anyhow result. Cargo, no, not. What worked? No, so we have to go to our project, which is ZWL recover. Try to build from here. So we need anyhow. Anyhow is my best friend when it comes to error handling. Use anyhow result. Should add the result anyhow to the dependency though. But now it's building. Okay, so we'll wait for this to finish. Then connection, we have a pull connection, and it was create schema given mutable connection. Okay, so it has to be mutable. And the version was what? Version create database. Oh, nothing. Don't know what it means though. Okay, question mark 0. Good. Question mark semicolon. Then oopsie. Okay, what's going on here? This is Orchard. This is a function that I expose from Orchard that is not part of the standard create. So this is a result. Maybe they have done this for their own wallet, but at that moment, this was a function I needed. Okay. That means that since this guy compiled, not this guy, the WAP compile, it means that the project itself, WAP, has an override that I don't have in here. So let's look at the cargo here. We're looking for a patch section. Yeah, here's a patch section. Okay, so we take this patch section, we put it here, and try again. And it makes no difference. Okay, what does it say? It says patch was ignored because it has a different version from the log file. Is it true? Well, it has to be true, of course, but 0.10.1. Okay, let me delete the cargo log then. Let's see if it helps. Oh, seems to help. There's no warning anymore. And we're picking up this one. So it should work now. We were a victim of anyhow, okay. We were victim of the semantic versioning. 0.10.1 is compatible to 0.10.0. So the first time I compiled the cargo log, locked the version to 0.10.1. But then when I did the patch override, I did the patch override on 0.10.0. So that was ignored because the version doesn't match. Okay, so we add this dependency and we should be able to compile now. Still not. Oh, this is because there's an import missing. Okay, looking good, looking good. Yeah. All right. So if I run this, I get an error. No DB path set. Well, that's obvious. Never set the database name. So zec dot set something. Set DB path. Let's call it ZWL break. .db recover. .db no password. Okay. Go. All right. So this we then a bit further, and we have our database. So step 1 done. So that was our step 1. Okay, step 2. We said we want to create. Okay, what was the step? So let's put it them. 2, create DB, create accounts. 3, create addresses. 4, synchronize. I thought it was 6 steps, but it seems like now it's 5 now. And then check balance. And 6 would be make sweep transaction. Okay, so we did 1. Now we want to do 2. Okay, so how do we do 2? Then what do we do? We have we're gonna have 1 account per shielded address because they don't use diversified addresses, so they need their own secret key, and all of them are going to be like that. So they're all going to be actually different accounts as far as this wallet is concerned. For the transparent stuff though, they are considered diversified transparent addresses, so we can put them under 1 account, the first one. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so let's first create the shielded one. That's for okay, probably need the account index, right? So, okay, address index in 0 to number of the addresses. And then okay, how do we create an account? Okay, so we create account somewhere. Nope. Account create. Oh, come on, it has to be something like that. Account, create new account. Okay, create new account. What you take? Let's copy it. Right, so create new account, and then you take, let's import it. Take the network we have. No, we don't. That's Z.network. What's the problem? Is your method name? Oh, we moved. It's just a field. Well, what's the problem? Oh, it's the borrow. Has to be a borrow. Okay, connection name. Okay, so it's just the name of your account. So I would say Z number. I don't know. Z number address index has to be formatted, and with a borrow. Okay, the key is our seed phrase, so that should be the seed. The account index is right here. Okay, account index and address index is the same for ZWL Lite, because they derive one new account per shielded address. Then the birth is the birth height. Okay, birth height we put here. And is it transparent only? Well, definitely not. It's actually shielded only, but we don't have that flag. So false. Okay. So that's for the shielded ones. Now let's do the transparent one. Okay, so transparent one, we want to, well, we can keep them under one account. Yeah, let's do it this way. We're not gonna mix the transparent one and the sampling one. The only, yeah, maybe. Okay. All right, so we do this. But the difference here is that it's the T address, and then there's no index because the one account can hold multiple transparent addresses. So same seed, the index is 0, and birth height is the same. Transparent is true this time, and this is new actually. So true here and true here. Okay, and then we get an ID, which is the transparent account ID, for which we want to add more transparent addresses. So how do we do that? That should be in account address. Get diversified, no. Convert text, no. DB maybe? It sounds like a DB stuff. Parse seed phrase, detect key, parse the minute keys, new account, create account, reorder account, sampling account, transparent account. Okay, transparent account we don't need actually because it's the transparent address we want. Okay, this is the one. Alright, because okay. Alright, use this one. Ooh. Okay, so that's probably because of the parentheses. Let's indent this better. Remove the function declaration. Network is it's practically the same thing actually. So network is network, connection is connection. Or somehow you don't need to borrow mutable this one. Account is well, our TID. External is 0. 0 means it's a receiving address, and 1 means it's a change address. So we know the ZWL Lite addresses are not change, right? Not change addresses. So this 0, and okay, there's a loop here. For in 0 to see, it's a bit boring actually. Okay, okay, this way, and then we move this one. Okay. What's the problem here? Address index. Oh, this TI is suspicious. Okay. Oh, we have to import this guy. Expected comma. Why do you expect a comma? What are you talking about? Oh, okay, this makes no sense. What? What's your problem? I think our analyzer crashed or something. Yeah, it crashed. We should error on TI though. TI we don't have. That's strange. Let me compile. Yeah, we don't have TI. Alright, so TI is a transparent information of the account. So to get that, first you need to get the account information using the network, the connection, and the account ID. So that's TID. It returns a result, so you have to do question mark, and then TI is just a field transparent of it. What's the problem? Option. Okay, so sometimes your account doesn't have transparent information, so this is not going to be the case here, but well, we could still do okay, let's do it the proper way. Let's sum TI equal AI dot transparent, and then we have this loop, and here it's TI. Have to borrow here, and then you don't have to borrow here. You have to do a question mark here. Okay, so at this point we should have the first thing that we can test. So we did we actually created the addresses at the same time. Well, it's here. Okay, then synchronize and check balance. Oh, I have to send funds. Let's send funds now, otherwise we would not have anything to test against. Okay, so where are the funds? I'm gonna use this one here. And then this one here. So address shielded number 3 and T address number 5. Okay, so let me do that. I'm gonna do Minty Pay from Y Wallet. For this, need a QR code generator. Okay. No? Yeah. Alright, so this is number 1. I'm not gonna send a lot of funds, of course, so I just need what's that? Okay. I'm gonna send multipay to this first address. This is 1 millisec, it's enough. And then the second one is this dude. This dude here. Up. And then up, added. Another recipient, another 1 millisec. Okay. Then send. And then send. Alright, so we have transaction ID. It's on my phone, so you can't see it. But 06F7 is the transaction ID. Let's see, 06. Let's be us. There's so few. Oh, yeah, 06F7. So this one is going to be the transaction that goes to fund these two addresses. Right, so since they are not mined yet, yeah, it's still in the, is it? Oh no, it is mined now. Is it? No way, so fast. No, it's it was submitted at this block height, but it's not mined yet, I think. Yeah. All right, so we have some time to do more stuff. Oh, we can check that the addresses are good actually. That's a logical thing to do. So I want to remove that database, and then I want to cargo run afterwards. Okay. So that means that what is that guy? No, we need another. That was probably from another attempt. Okay, open database. Open database. User and projects. This one. Oh, this one. Okay, so what are we looking at? We want to look at accounts. Well, we should have 3 Z and 1 T. Right? Am I right? I hope I'm right. 3 Z and 1 T. Okay, so these are in the sapling table as accounts. And we want to expand this stuff because we look always at the end of an address. Alright, so we can see they are here. Right? WT DV60 63 BN7 and blah blah V8RX8. Right, so our sapling addresses match the one from ZWL, but we also need to check the transparent ones. So transparent ones, we go to T addresses, and we have a bunch more. Okay, we have a bunch more because the first accounts that we created, the one for the sapling addresses, also have transparent addresses, and they have two. They have one for the change and one for the receive, and we should ignore them. So ignore everything that is not account number 4. So it starts from here. And also ignore everything that is external equal 1 because it's a change address. So leaving these only 4 and 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are supposed to have 5. That is a number match. Okay, now what about the actual addresses? Actual addresses, we need to put this guy. Let's put here, and then we can check. Okay, the first one will be this one, NQVG. Second one is not this one because this one, oh no, it is this one, 01, board, yeah, board. Then we start this one because this one external and index 0. So this is our change address. So we don't want that one. And then we have this one, EQPCM, yeah. And then we have 3A, and now we have fizz. So the address match. So far so good. And then let's see if we have mined the stuff. Mempool 1. Not sure how to do that. Oh, this guy here. Let's reload. Yeah, it's no longer there, so it's in the mempool. Oh, it's not longer in the mempool, so it has been mined. Okay, so we can go to the next step where we synchronize. Synchronize. Oh, synchronize is warp sync, right? Warp synchronize. The coin is ZEC. Oh, we need the end height. So let's grab the end height. Okay, there's 3B. Get latest height. Now that's easy. We have get last height, for which we need a connection. No, a client connection to the client. Okay. How do I do that? ZEC dot connect LBD. Right, that's the one. And then we get the returns a client. Right, so we have that, and I think they have to be mutable. Let mutable client equal this, and then mutable here. This is extremely suspicious because we never set the URL of the server, so that's not it's not meant to work. Something is gonna blow up. Oh wait, this is a wait because yeah, it's async, but our whole function is not async. So our main has to be async, which means that we need an executor, and the executor we always use is Tokyo main, but Tokyo has not been added. So we need to find Tokyo, which is somewhere here, not here, Tokyo, and just add it to our project. There you go. Then it makes this guy happy, and then it makes this guy happy. So this gives us the height. Okay, this is going to be our end height, and we can print it out. Okay. So I don't have a very good feeling about this because we never set the URL. So how's that supposed to work? We can see. No connection channel. So we have to set something on the ZEC guy. ZEC dot channel connection. No. Mempool set config. Okay, config T. Okay, if I do something that is a config T, can I do that? Okay. It's not exposed. Right, that's a problem. The problem here is that the implementation in warp uses a connection pool of multiple light quality servers, so they can load balance between them. But I forgot to create a utility function that allows you to set only one. And the only way now to set this guy is going through the config class, which normally comes from the host, the Y wallet or Zcool. But in this particular command line utility, I have no way to set the config t because it's not exposed as a public struct. Okay, it's a bit annoying, but it's just a technicality. I think we have to just patch this guy. Anyway, this function should be added eventually. Well, just added. Set config, yeah. Set config. Set password. We have a function for password. We don't have a function for this guy here. Okay, let's add one. Set single UL, ZWL, and then it changes the guy. It takes UL. Returns nothing. And what it does is I'm just gonna call set config actually. Set config, and with the config that is what I want. Field struct. Alright, so the only thing I need to change, because this merge here means that if a field is not present in the config, it's going to be not overridden. So we don't need that. We don't just need the DB, the server. Okay, dot, right? Dot, yeah, dot, yeah, dot, and then we need a borrow here. All right. So server here is supposed to be, what's the type? Option or vector of string. So it's something, and then it's a vect of string, and the string is our LWD. Oh, what's the problem? At the basics. What's the problem? Well, dot. Oh no, base expression. Sorry, base expression is something. It's gonna be config t default. Alright, this is it. And no semicolon. What's the matter here? What? Why? Oh, this means that I didn't close the sub properly. Bracket. What's the problem? Okay, if I remove this, no way, Jose. Okay, I don't believe you. Let me compile. It is true. If some servers, I must have deleted something. I did put something here. Okay. All right. So that now I have this helper function that I'm gonna use here. Zec dot set single UL, and our URL would be https zec.rocks. And then we do WL and toString. Okay, that's a copy, I think. Okay, there's only one warning left. Oh, okay, it's normal. we haven't done the synchronization yet. Okay, go. All right, 22 million, 700 something. Okay, that sounds good. 247. 247. Yep, that's the last height. All right, so now we can sync. Just synchronize by commenting this stuff. Okay, not good. Okay, so these have to be awaited. All right. Probably not released now. Okay, what else do we need to do? Alright, so what's the next plan? Next step, we synchronize, we look at the nodes, and then we make transactions, a sweep. So we need a destination. Destination is I'm gonna send it back to my wallet actually. Alright, so what is my wallet? This is the address. Okay, how do I send this to my account without compromising my privacy? Okay, I'm gonna create another one then. Okay, let's sweep to T address, because these T addresses are not too well, they're still pretty long to type. Yeah. I want to share something online. I don't know. That's a bit silly. How could I share stuff? Alright, anyway, it's too late now. Wow! Request for unspecified identifier. That cannot be good. This is definitely not good. Okay, what's the problem here? Something not good. Request for what? Unspecified identifier. Oh, I know. Yeah, you have to initialize this stuff because we haven't used the birth height. Well, besides here, but this actually just puts the entry in the database. So we haven't actually snapped the database to the birth height. So probably it should be step number 1B. Load initial checkpoint at birth height. Yeah. So it's called reset database for us. Reset chain with ZEC network connection and client. Okay, client has to be moved up there then. Move up there. It's mutable, right? and then the birth height. Okay. Wait again. Alright, so this is what we were missing. I hope we are not missing anything else. Okay, alright. Alright, so now that we should have nodes. We should have nodes, so we load this database. One way. Okay, I have to go to nodes. Yay! We have one sapling on account 3, which is this one. Yeah, and then sapling 3, sapling I said 3 is address G44. Yeah, G44, that's the right guy. And then fees at the end. So the transparent guys are in UTXOs on account 4, but account 4 means nothing because every transparent stuff will go to account 4. What we want is the account index number 4 here, and cross-reference that with the T addresses here. For address 4 and 4, we have fees. Right, so that works. We received how much? Should be 100,000 because that is 1 millisec. So 1 millisec is 100,000 satoshis. So nodes, that's 100,000. Yeah, that's 100,000. And here we also have 100,000. All right, so we have our funds. And the next step is to make a transaction or make transactions, because our limitation is that we can only, this tool cannot, I mean, this library can make transactions to different addresses, but it cannot make transactions from different accounts. So we have to do multiple transactions, one per address that has funds, one per account that has funds. Sorry, but that's really not too bad considering there's only 2. So let's do that. Check balance. Okay, check balance. Check balance is this query. We do what? We do connection, query, select sum of what? Sum of value, I think. Yeah, sum of value from nodes where spent is null. Then you remove this guy, and then you put U64 is the type, and then question mark here. So that's your Z balance, and then you have the same thing, the T balance, but it's on UTXOs, and then you can print both of them. Z bal and then T bal. Should have sent different values. Let me reformat this guy. Yeah, format doc. Okay, do again. Yeah, so we have our funds, and okay, so now we have to sweep, make sweep transaction. Okay, so transactions. Okay. All right. So what do we do here? Um, um, well, we have to do that for every account. Okay, so what we do is we need to get the account numbers. So I'm gonna do this. Some as a bar, and then we also need account. Technically, we don't need a balance actually. But anyway, group by account with it in. Group by account, and then we just need the first guy. Whatever. So it's still in query, so it's still gonna be connection dot query row. The SQL is this guy. Ooh, alright now. No params, and then the result is exactly the same. Get, but this time is a U32. No, that's not the same guy at all, because we gonna get multiple accounts. So actually it's not query row, it's query map. We have to prepare the statement. Okay, preparing the statements like that. So we have multiple statements, and then from the statement we can query map, and this time we have these parameters, bit variables. Okay, and these are the rows, and then the rows we have to map to. Okay, this is going to be the Z accounts, and these rows collect as a result of vect of I don't know, something. Right, so this is going to be a result of vect, and then we want a question mark because we just want the vector of we want a vector of accounts. Okay, so for the account in the accounts, let's print them out first. The account. Right, and then we can try again. Okay. All right, let's do something fun. Let's sweep these two into the orchard address from the Z wallet. So Z wallet here has one orchard address, so I'm gonna send it here. Let destination. This is our guy. Okay. What do you happen here? We have 3. What's 3? Oh, this is account number 3. Was it account number 3? Yes, it was account number 3. Okay. So now we need to do the prepare transaction, sign, and then broadcast. Right, so I follow the same stuff as this logic here. Prepare payment. Prepare payment. This is the command pay, right? So we got a command pay. We get the recipient, make a payment request, and we pay. So it's pretty much the same logic as this guy here. So I might as well copy this. Okay. Alright, recipient T. Oh. Okay, these guys are not exposed. That's the problem. Maybe I should expose them. In this guy here, we go to the lib, and then we should do a pub mode. Okay, and that makes our life much easier because then we have access to these guys. So then actually I don't need this dude here because I could use the config. So I don't need this function anymore. Where was it? This guy here, don't need it. Anyway, it's done, it's done. Let's focus on this one. Recipient T cannot create another using cannot create non-exhaustive struct using struct expression. What? Something's missing. I'm confused. Cannot create non-exhaustive struct using struct expression. What's that supposed to mean? Is that because the Rust dude says that it's not a CO class? Okay, maybe. Alright, my friend ChatGPT should help me on that. Okay, what does it mean? You accept to access a struct that has been defined with a non-exhaustive attribute using a string structure or what is non-exhaustive, yeah. So who did this? This guy generated as non-exhaustive. Why would you do that? Oh, use constructor functions. Maybe there's a constructor. Pack. Yeah. No constructor here. My god. What am I supposed to do? What? That is not cool at all, dude. Okay, how do I return this guy? What? Unpack. The only way is to do the unpack. But now we have to go through the recipient guy? Why is it non-exhaustive? Okay, let me do something very dirty. Just to try. What happens if what happens is I remove the non-exhaustive? Yeah, it still builds. I don't know why it generated as non-exhaustive. Okay, maybe there's a flag for that in flat C. Okay, flat C generates non-exhaustive Rust structs. Can it be removed? Oh, it's to ensure forward compatibility. We have mentioned modify the generated code. That's just what I did. It's not recommended. It's yeah. Surely also there's a set for that. Still not recommended. Generate custom code. Again, not recommended. Work with non-exhaustive. Yeah. Well, it means like you have to do field by field. Okay. Well, let's do field by field. So it's mutable recipient. It's a bit dirty, but well, not dirty, but annoying. Right, default. and then we do recipient dot address is equal, okay, sum here the recipient is it's a destination. Wait, no, okay, toString. Okay, amount is the total amount, so recipient dot amount is t bar plus z bar. Okay, two pools we use well, we use whatever pools we have. So 7 means it's a flag combination, it's a bit mask, so it's 1 plus 2 plus 4. Every pool is allowed, and then memo is no memo. Okay, and then payment request, the same story here. We have to do payment request default, make it mutable, then say payment dot recipients equal, hey, what's going on, dude? Oh, it's not imported. Okay, some vector of recipient, because this function allow you to make a payment to multiple recipients. Source pool, well, same story. We can take funds from anywhere. Payment dot sender pays fees, actually true, because we want the fees to be deducted from the final amount. Use change, well, technically you don't need to use the change because we are sending everything, so we don't expect to have any change output. So that's use change is false. And then height is the height we got from the end height. And then payment at expiration is end height plus 40. Okay, then we do a prepare payment. Okay, with exec work. How was the account? And redirect. This is redirect. Oh, it's nothing important. Yeah, and then we can print the summary of the transaction. This will show us the fees. Alright, go. Okay, how long so far? Wow, 1 hour 20 minutes already. Wow. Not enough funds. We need a 0222 011 available, 012 needed. Okay, this is weird. Okay, that could be because the confirmation is too low. Yeah, this height here is probably not the right height. Is it? Why does it say that 0.01 available? Okay. Z238. We'll load this guy. Okay, nodes 238 and 275. What? 7274. No. 27274. This is the one. So why is that picking up these nodes? Okay, something fishy here. Oh no, I'm stupid. I don't have enough funds because I want to sweep from this account number 3, and I'm setting it to be the total balance, which is of course gonna take the balance from the transparent guy as well. So yeah, we really don't have, because the sapling side has only 1 millisec. The thing I don't understand is why he needs oh, okay, maybe the stuff is removed afterwards. Alright, so the problem is very simple. Well, relatively simple. When we filter here, we cannot do this guy here. We have to take the balance actually from that account. So let me do that. Okay, so balance will be some value from Utexo where spend is known, and account is equal to this guy, and this guy being the Z account. Okay, and now we do balance here. Okay, all right, go for this. I have a better feeling about this. Okay, invalid column null, sum of value. Okay, probably run the right table from Utexo, yeah, notes. Okay, so this is the fee for the transaction fee, and sender pays fee. So this is wrong. Sender doesn't pay the fee. It's the recipient that pays the fee. Alright, this is our transaction. A bunch of crap, but we see, for example, that the fee is 0.2, so we are sending one sapling input, no transparent input, into the orchard with a fee of 20,000, 0.2 millisec, which is pretty much is normal, because you are going from pool to pool, and sapling would have minimum of 2 logical actions, and orchard has also a minimum of 2 logical actions. So this is going to cost you 4 times the base fee, which is 5,000. Okay, so this is cool. We have a transaction summary, and then can we remove this? Well, we should print the fee. Okay, just print the fee. And then what's the next step? Okay, so this is 6A, create unsigned transaction and show fees. Alright, the next one close, close, is prepare display transaction. So display transaction is, we have to sign it. Very good. Sign it. Sign it and now just broadcast it. I sign it first. So that is 6B. 6B sign transaction. And then it's done this way. Network. Okay, connection. And expiration height. I thought I already did it. I already gave it, no? Expiration height. Alright, so end height plus 40. It'd be strange that you have to give it twice. Should store this guy. And then that gives the transaction bytes. Okay, we can print this. We're nearly there actually. Hex.encode txb dot data dot unwrap. Okay, hex is not added. Cargo add hex. Okay. All right. Sapling prover not initialized. Okay. That is interesting. There's an init prover somewhere. Must be somewhere there. Init prover. There you go. And we need, well, we need the bytes to the. Oh man. Okay. Let's pick another one that is simpler. Init sapling prover with default location. Okay, something like that. And then I'll have to put this stuff from with default location. Option. Just unwrap this. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Ah, I didn't call it. Am I stupid or what? Okay. Default location is not. It's not the location I think it is. Yeah, I put in the weird location. Well, not the weird location, but I don't remember. I think it's new that we want. Yeah, we want new, and then we have a path. Okay, give me with location, and then location would be directory directory, and that's a string. Then we create a path based on the directory, and then you join this with sapling span.params. New. Okay, and then the second one is output join. No join. Expected path, one path. What? What? Okay, there's definitely a borrow here. Oh, that's it. It was a problem. Okay, with location. And with location here. And location is home dir is std and variable home. I'll wrap this guy. Home dir. Okay, first time is a charm. Okay, try again. Oh man, they're so close. Very, very close now. Yeah, not good. Please clean your Zcash parameter going to be run Zcash. No such file directory, so it's not even that. Oh, Zcash params. Separate output 7. Okay, Zcash params. It's not home dir. It's oh yeah. It's a bit annoying. Okay, path. New. Join. Zcash params. And this guy is path, and then this directory join. Okay. Cool. Oh my god, what's the problem here? Found string. Expected what? What's your problem? Home dir. Oh, I have to borrow this guy. Alright, so we have a transaction now. So this guy, if we broadcast it, he should go through the network. Alright, so this is step sign. So we don't print this guy, it's too big now. And we should repeat this with transparent dudes. And transparent dudes would be, what's the difference here? It's just gonna be the table. Table is gonna be UTXOs instead of make. Okay, so how do we do this? We can extract that to a function. Okay, let's make a function. Function sweep, and then there's gonna be a count number and result of nothing. Okay. Let's put it as what's your problem? Oh, there's no okay here. Okay, and then I'm gonna move the whole thing inside it. To sweep. Alright, didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Connection should be passed. Connection. What's your matter? Yeah, what's the type of this guy? Full connection, SQL manager. Type connection equal this guy. Wow, it's R2D2. Cargo add R2D2. Import. What about this one? Okay. Okay. There's another one. R2D2 SQLite. SQLite. Oh, that's version thing. 22.08. I just take the same versions. Let's just take the same versions and then don't worry about it. Okay, that works, but this is not defined. Alright, so we have connection now. Okay, what's the problem here? Mismatch type, expected found unique types. Okay. Oh, that's what? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. There's this guy missing. Okay, no, oh, it worked? No, something is missing too. There's error here. Well, found this sweep. Okay, oh, this one here. Alright. Then we still have destination and height. Network. Oh man. Maybe we can do it with the closure. So we hope that we can do it this way. Lipsical. Then we don't need connection because that comes from the closure. and we just take a count. Okay. Then semicolon. So this is our sweep function, and then we have to call that twice. This doesn't make any sense. I don't need a count. A count is here. I need to know. I need to pass the table. Okay, so this is a table, and this is a static str. It's the table here. So either nodes or UTXOs, and the rest should be the same. Of course, it's now a format, and then you also borrow, and same thing for this guy, which is also now a format with the borrow. Right. And this will take care of set the count number. Okay, let's try sweep. So we already tried sweep with nodes, but we'll try again. Sweep. No, it's out there. Okay. Ooh. This is not async. Ooh. Bad feeling about this. I think we're not allowed to do async closures. Okay. But what we're allowed to do is an async block. Okay, so we can do this. That returns an async block. I remove this one, and then we move the OK here. Alright, so this is okay, and then we can await this one. No? My God. Something is missing here. Missing OK here. OK of what? Well, OK of anyhow. Wow. I have to async move. Not enough. Async move. This is why this is so annoying to work with async. Alright. We made it. Okay, that's number one. Let me remove the warnings. We don't need this guy. And then, oh, okay, that's expected. And sweep the UTXOs. Uh-oh. unreliable connection out of the environment. That's unfortunate. It means that connection has to be put back here. Does need to be mutable. Okay, what else? ZEC. Okay, if I do I wonder if I can do this. ZEC equals ZEC.clone. Nope. Client. Okay, it's now client. Client is okay. I can put it. I can another. Yeah, I can have another client. Let's put it here. Okay, we're good. And yeah, let's go. Alright, so first connection should be 2000 and second is 2000 as well for the fees. Oh no, 1500 and 2000. Why 1500 only? 1500, oh, because it's a transparent input, no transparent output, only counts for one. And then we have 2 art reductions, so only 3. Alright, so this is looking good. So the only thing we have to do is broadcast it. Broadcast transaction. So we still need a client. Height. Well, it's the end height of our scan. And the transaction is TXB. Okay, what else? The weight, probably. Alright, what do we have here? Borrow, is it? That's the borrow. And what does it return? String. Okay, so that must be the transaction ID. Let's do that. Transaction ID. Okay, so if we run this, and it works, this is complete. So can we move this guy? I have no warning. Okay, go. Dun, 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 dun. This is the moment of truth. Yeah, ideally, we should have 2 transaction IDs. Okay, 1, 2. And this guy should be on the blockchain. EA1D. EA1D and 35 something. Yeah, there are the two are here. So this one is the transparent guy, so we can see the source fees, and it goes to shielded, and the other one is shielded to shielded. All right. Okay. Let me see if it's still recording though. Still streaming. Okay. So then, what do we do? Let's just wait, I guess, for the stuff to be mined. Okay, let's wait for the stuff to be mined. Well, nothing else to do. Just have to wait now. And once we mine it, then it should go to the orchard guy. So then if we run this tool again, obviously we will not find anything to spend. because now all the stuff is gone. But the synchronization should recognize that we have funds now in the Orchard account, because we basically use the Orchard address. So we should have one unspent note, but this time it will show the Orchard. Alright, so that's pretty cool, pretty exciting. But we should still have to wait for one block. Current block is 302. Oh, only one. So it was mine, isn't it? Yes, it was mine. 7B, yeah, no longer there. All right, so now we run the tool again. The tool would probably error because we don't have funds, but does. Oh, I don't worry. Yeah, whatever, right? We doesn't matter if we try to scan. So I'll remove the database and run again. But this time we should not find anything. Deadline has elapsed. We have no idea what it means. TCP connect error. I don't know. Probably a problem with the. Yeah, it was a problem with the light wallet D. This null here is because when you sum something that has no row, the result is not 0, it's null. So here the code that does the balance, we shouldn't return it as U64. Okay, let's return it as option of U64, because that could be null. Okay, and of course doing this will give us a problem, but we can do unwrap of default. Okay, and the same thing applies here. No, it should be good here, because if we come here and we have no funds at all, then this guy here would not be present. Well, anyway, it's a very minor. All right, we wanted to look at the Orchard table. All right, so to look at the Orchard table, we open the database again. All right, we still have our stuff, of course. But now we go to notes, and then we have stuff here. We have these two guys, one for the transparent guy, not transparent guy, because it's 85. It's only 15 in fees, and now it's Orchard. And see, this guy is from the sapling. So we collect everything from sapling. Well, we collect everything from sapling because there was only one row to this one Orchard. So as the result of this tool, you would have one node of Orchard per sapling address that was in use, and one Orchard node for all the transparent addresses are in use. So this is it, and then you can once it's in Orchard, you can further consolidate if you need to. But that's the tool, and yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else that we should. Oh well, we can do something else to clean up. We can make these guys parameters. So that we need to use clap. Where's clap? Clap. Rust clap. Okay. Well, you can use clap, or you can use any guide that does configuration. Clap is pretty cool. We can do clap like this. Okay, cargo add clap, and then Oh, feature derive. I knew I forgot something. Feature derive. Features derive. Very cool. Then we can go here. Not here. Go here and define the arcs. So long arc here would be NT addresses. Just copy these guys. Is not string U32. So NT address, NZ address, and then birth height and seed. Seed is a string. And then we have also this guy, which is also a string. Right, delete guy, command import, and then we have something about, okay, so we don't need this anymore. Well, probably gonna need it. Well, something like that. Let args equal args pass. Okay, and then we want to have all these fields. So seed, birth height, NT addresses, and Z addresses, and then destination, and ZWL, and you destructure the args. Destination. Okay. One error. What's the problem? Destination has been moved. Yeah, technically it's true. Okay, let's whatever do the destination equal destination dot clone. Okay. So now we can use the command line. If you build it, okay, and you go to target release, so you recover, and then you have these parameters. Okay, you have to pass all of them, but that's it. That's pretty much it. So git init. Let's see what we have in the git ignore target. Yeah, we don't have the db either. What else? Oh, the stuff is I changed the I changed warp and the cache warp, right? I don't know if I really did these guys. So there's a function here, set single stuff. Yeah, this guy's code generated. Lib. Oh, this guy I have to do. I have to pub mode this guy, and then builder. Okay, so these guys are actually quite useful. This one I may not need. So revert this guy, and revert this guy. And then these two guys, yeah, these two guys I want. So I will check them in. Would be expose data file buffer data classes, and add utility function init location. Okay. So commit and no. All right. So I want to go to flog. Okay, git checkout main. Commit push. Okay. So one thing that is a bit annoying was the workspace thing. But I don't really know how to fix that. In the case of libRussy cache, they publish each crate separately. Don't know how to do this. For us, what we can do is still, because it's a sub-module, so I don't know if it's gonna work. I was thinking of having a git with reference to the module warp and then using the subdirectory. But I don't think it's gonna work because it's a sub-module. Alright, anyways, I will try this later. Okay, what about this guy? No, yes. Shouldn't there be also DB? Oh, didn't save. Alright, this guy. Yeah, the fishy part is this one. But what we could do is add it as a submodule. Maybe you can do that. All right, let's try this. Git submodule init. Git submodule add. Add what? Add zcache war, right? So we want this guy. Yep, we want this guy. Okay, and then our reference here is going to be just zcache warp, and we should still be able to build, right? Cargo build, and we are not able to build because of this same crap. Yeah, this is annoying, super annoying. Alright, forget about it. Not going to do the submodule thing. So to use it, you have to check it out. I mean, the clean way to do this is to do a workspace, but I just don't have the energy to do this now. We move this from the index. What? What do you want from me? But. Okay. No, we don't want this one. No submodules here. Git ignore, cargo lock, cargo toml, and main. Alright. Well, I put the key here, but there's like 50 cents worth, not even 50 cents, 5 cents worth of Zcash. Yeah, that looks about right. So check this in and then say initial checking feature tool to sweep funds from Secret Light, or from, yeah, sure, from Secret Light accounts, wallet, maybe wallet. Okay, commit and push. But it doesn't know where to push. I don't even do anything. So I need to create the directory on GitHub. Where's GitHub? No, this one. Okay, new. Where is it? Okay. What is import the repository? Yeah, no. ZWL recover. Public blah blah blah. Okay, graded. And now we have this guy. Git remote add origin. This guy git push you origin main. What? What master? Come on. Wouldn't call things master anymore. Alright, so code. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's see the time. We must more than 2 hours probably. Yeah, just 2 hours. Considering that we took our time, I think 1 hour is 1 hour is probably possible. Yeah, but we did. I mean, it was 2 hours without rushing anything. So I think it's a fairly okay estimate. At least it was fun. Yeah. I hope you have fun following too. Well, it's a bit boring, I think, but if you're into this kind of stuff, maybe not. Alright, have a nice day. This is it. Signing out. No, how do I do this? Okay, I think this is good.